We will be taking today's verse. What is the theme that was taken yesterday?
Supreme knowledge. Krishna is the source of supreme knowledge.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna is the source of supreme knowledge. In other words, Krishna is the most supreme. Okay. Okay, Mataji, can anyone please read?
Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Bhagavad
Mataji.
Gita 4.5. Shri Bhagavanuvacha. Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tava charjuna. Tanyaham veda sarvani natvam vetha parantapa. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The personality of Godhead said, "Many, many births both you and I have passed. I can remember all of them, but you cannot, O subduer of the enemy." Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Hare
thank you.
Krishna, Madhanappa. So see, this verse is, you can say, has come out of compassion from Krishna. Because if you go behind few verses, you will see why Krishna is telling this very secret thing that see, because we don't reveal secrets to everyone in our life. Whether we meet someone in our office, whether we meet on the roads, in traffic, in buses, we don't reveal all the hidden truths, the secrets in our life. But Krishna is revealing this very great secret that even Arjuna has taken n number of births, well, as well Krishna. That's why if you see Krishna says that I can remember all of them, but you cannot. And many births both you and I have passed. That means n number of lives, n number of births that Krishna and Arjuna have already taken. This means that when Arjuna asked this question, that how come when you are saying that you have given the same knowledge to sun god Vivaswan, how should I understand? Because as per my understanding, Vivaswan, the Surya god, the sun god, is far more senior than you because he took birth many ages ago. So Krishna tells here that it's not that he is far more senior, but I am the senior most. So now Krishna starts revealing the secret, saying two different reasons. Why Krishna wants to reveal the secret to Arjuna? Because Krishna is not only a surrendered devotee, but also a true friend. That's why if we go a few verses past, couple of verses, Krishna gives this reason, because I am giving you this knowledge because you are my true devotee and a true friend. That's why very many senior devotees have told that secret never remains secret between the soul and the super soul, between a devotee and a Krishna, if really a devotee wants to know Krishna. That's why Goswamiji Maharaj very beautifully writes, Gudha tatvana sadhu duravahi arat adhikari jaha pavahi. That if you are really deserving, then the acharyas or the Krishna himself will never keep the secrets with them. They will reveal it out. Likewise, as in Bhagavad Gita only, it has been said, Krishna says that Veda aham samattitani vartamanani cha arjuna vashyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana kaschan. I am present everywhere, whether it's past, present, or future. I am there everywhere. The mam tu vedana custom, but it is very difficult to know me. And as Krishna says, Janahi Jehu Dehu Janai. And Krishna can be known only by that person whom he wants to get him, want him to know. Then only we can know Krishna. That's why here in this verse there is a word known as Parantapaha. Parantapaha means who is very strong in conquering the enemies. So Prabhupada on this writes very beautifully that howsoever a soul is strong with material estimations, with material conception, how big you are, how strong you are, how powerful you are, but you are never equal to Krishna. How good, how big, how powerful, how rich a soul can be, but he can never be equal to Krishna. That's why Parantapa, this word has been given. That's why when we have a lot of luxury in our life, big bungalow, big houses, big car, big name, big fame, but even then we should always remember that we will always be under Krishna only. That's why it has been said that what is soul and what is super soul? Soul is Mayadhin and super soul is Mayadhish. Right? Krishna controls Maya and Maya controls us. Krishna is Sarvavyapi, he is all pervading, and we are Alpavyapi. We are not everywhere. We can be there only in one place at a time. At a particular given of time, we can be present in only one place, but Krishna pervades everywhere. Likewise, that's why this word has been told Parantapaha, that how big you are, how strong you are, but even then we will never be able to equalize ourselves with Krishna. That's why in Brahma Samhita, as Prabhupada quotes very beautifully, he said Advaitam Achyutam Anadi Ananta Rupam Adam Purana Purusham Navyavanam Cha, that Krishna has taken Ananta Rupaha, unlimited number of forms Krishna has already taken, and he keeps on taking. That's why he is the beginning. Adyam Puran means he is ever fresh. Nav Yavanam Cha. And he looks very evergreen. He's never old like us. We take birth, we become mature, and then we have old age, and at the end, it's death. But there's no so many formations and disformations like us in Krishna. Krishna is always eternal. His body never decays. That's why here Krishna is telling Arjuna that along with him, Arjuna has also taken n number of births. That means when Krishna gave this knowledge to Vivaswan, the sun god, even at that point of time, Arjuna was there. Can anyone tell in which form Arjuna and Krishna resided in Satyuga?
Narayan.
Yes, Nar and Narayan. And we have a very beautiful story in Gita again, level 1. We go through it, how Shahastra Kavach comes and how Nar and Narayan fights with, Shahastra Kavach. So in this way, see, this is a lesson for us that we being a soul, we have taken n number of lives. And no one knows till when we would be just rolling down this 84 lakh species. That's why we should never think that, okay, we have got this birth, it's done, our life is done, we'll have fun, play, and enjoy, and at the end die. No. If today we have got this human form of body, it's with utmost urgency. That's why Prabhupada tells that this is an urgent emergency situation, that we have to, get rid of this material world. And that would only happen if we rely on Krishna's instructions and we follow them very seriously. That's why in this entire verse, you see, Krishna is telling that even though we have taken so many births, we don't remember. Because if anyone asks that what we ate yesterday, yesterday was Ekadashi, so what all things we ate, we have to think for a moment. We have to, go in a poised state to think what all things we ate just yesterday. Leave about 1 year back and 2 years back. But Krishna is not like us. Krishna remembers everything. Means every iota of a data Krishna has, Krishna walks with them. He doesn't have to bring Oxford Dictionary. He walks with them. But unlike us, our state is not like that. We forget. Why? Because we have considered ourselves as a part and parcel of this material world. We think that we belong to this material world, That's why whatever we did in our past lives, we forget. Because we start considering from day one, from the day we take birth, that, okay, I am this body. And as our consciousness evolves, we get evolved in this consciousness so much that we just forget everything. That's why, if especially Matajis, if you have seen small babies, like 20, 30 days, when they are sleeping, you will see at times they smile, at times they feel like crying, at times they get frightened. Why is this? Because it is believed that now they are in connection with their old life, where they are remembering all their past deeds, past actions. But as they grow up, they forget everything, right? And then everything, everything, the entire mind is blank, and then this world actions and deeds starts. So that's why we have taken n number of births. That's why this human form of life is very, very, very dear to Krishna. That's why in scriptures it has been said that Krishna likes this human form of body the most. That's why we should consider this as a very, very precious gift that Krishna has given us. And as Krishna is telling us that we have taken so many births, now it's time to stop that race and go where we should go and reside where we should reside. That's why when Krishna has given the secret to us, we should understand that it's time that we have got this special gift from Krishna, and now we have to act on it. We have to work on it. And once we work on it, it's done. We don't have to work too much after that. That's why there is a lot of difference between a soul and a super soul. Even though they are, on a qualitative perspective, they are same, but on a quantitative perspective, they are different, and they will always be different. That's why Krishna, this Arjuna has given, means, as in the form of an example of Arjuna, that Arjuna was very brave, and he was like, he's Indra's son. He's as we said, he is a form of Nar. Even then, he doesn't equalize Krishna. So this shows that, when, even though being on such a high platform, if Arjuna doesn't equalize Krishna, then how can we equalize Krishna? That's why we should never think that we also become Krishna. There are a lot of nowadays, videos, and people are just going on and on and on internet, that soul and super soul are same. There's no difference. Advaitvad, that we say. So we should remember that we can never equalize Krishna. If anyone comes to you saying that no, Krishna and soul is same, if I and Paramatma is same, then Krishna also took Govardhan on his fingers. Can we take it? We cannot take it. So we should understand, and we should not go behind these videos and all those things, because at the end our mind will get corrupted. Because we have to understand that Krishna is all pervading. We are not all pervading. Krishna is all powerful. We are not all powerful. Krishna is all knowledgeable. We are not all knowledgeable. So this is the difference between a soul and a super soul. And we don't have to give pressure too much on our brains. If Krishna wants, in 1 second we can know everything. And as Krishna says in Bhagavad-gītā, a soul, after knowing Krishna, he has nothing else more to know. As in the pastime of Dhruv Maharaj, it is seen that once Krishna touches his forehead with the conch shell, he gets to know everything. After that, nothing remains to know. Likewise, Krishna is saying that whatever births we have taken, it's good, but now it's the time to stop this race in this 84 lakh species. So that's why Krishna is all powerful and all knowledgeable, because he remembers everything. That's why in Mahabharata there is a story when all the Kauravas dies. Then Gandhari asks Krishna that what did she do because of which she faced such things. She had to see the murders of all her 100 sons. So at that point, Gandhari says that I am a very big yogin, and with my yogic powers, I can see that past 100 lives, I did not do any such things for which I should have got this punishment. Then Krishna says, you have the power to see only 100 lives. I have the power to see an unlimited number of lives. And you did something for which this curse you had to take on. So likewise, how powerful you are doesn't matter in front of Krishna. Krishna is all powerful. That is what we have to remember. Okay. So with this, I conclude today's session. Hare Krishna. If any Mataji or Prabhuji wants to add or tell anything,